What's going on, world? Let's go. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Mr. Andy26101 Show. Let's try to get some people on here, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Thank you all for joining in. What's going on, guys? 8:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got to talk about this, man. Shout out to Batman. I see you, player. Victoria Rodriguez in the house. Thank you for putting out my joint out there. You know, copy and pasting the show. Make sure you guys do follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, all that good stuff. Link is in the description below. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. What's going on, Clan Keller? Clan Keller? Man, oh man. We got another one, folks. This is going to be a good one, I promise, man. Let's try to get some people in the building. We're about to start the show in about 2 minutes, guys. Let's get some more people on here, man. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, man. Get those likes up. Even after the show, please write your comments down. I do read them. I do answer them. If you guys have any suggestions or any type of videos or shows you want me to cover or talk about, you know, in particularly dealing with the dating scene in America in 2021, or just anything in typical that you think that would be a good fit for the show. But thank you all for joining the show, man. Thank you all for joining. I start this show about 10 o'clock. I don't really start so early, but I wasn't even going to do a show today, but I just want to give a special shout out to Camp Sup 1. I think that's his screen name or username. Yeah, that's his username on Instagram. I want to give a shout out to you, brother, for actually putting me onto this information. So this is kind of crazy. So Onlyfans is deciding to pull a cancel culture on pornography. Well, apparently they said that their platform has become more of an adult attraction. And from what I'm reading here, they're trying to make it kid friendly. And you know what that means with a lot of these, you know, companies or these websites, if they trying to make things to a rated version, you know, if they're trying to have certain guidelines and certain websites or whatever they're trying to promote, I don't know, as a business, 9 times out of 10 is because they've gotten offered maybe deals, from what I was reading here, which is entirely correct. They're actually trying to sign up for commercial deals. So that's pretty interesting, because OnlyFans was basically an independent site, but now they're trying to look on making it commercial because they've gotten celebrities involved into the website as well. So it kind of makes sense why they're doing that, you know, from a business perspective. But I see why. I see why they're doing that, because they're trying to expand their product or whatever they got going on. But give me a second here. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see if I could try to share this channel, man. That's kind of crazy how I don't got nobody. Oh, because I probably started this late, man. Let's try to get some more people on here, man. This is crazy. I only got 2. That's an insult. Gotta get more people in this bitch, man. What's up, everybody? I don't know if you guys heard about this news, but this is kind of crazy right here. I wouldn't expect, for this to happen like that, but OnlyFans. Brooklyn Diva says get rid of it. Why you say get rid of it for? So OnlyFans is aims to move away from adult content and become more mainstream, and is currently looking for billions of dollars to do so. So in order for them to expand their brand, they have to do so. All right. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about that in just a moment, and we're gonna get more into like the what does this mean for independent women who are trying to make money, because they actually use this website, to promote whatever they're promoting. We kind of know what it is, but But anyways, let me see if I could change the screen so that way you guys could see what's going on here. All right, check this out. So I came across this this website, man, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of crazy. But shout out to Camp One for passing this information down to me. So OnlyFans aims to move away from adult content and become more mainstream, and is currently looking for billions of dollars to do so. Right? Hashtag roommates are popular adult platforms during a pandemic online fans. Because just think about it, right? During the pandemic, man, you know how many females was making buku money, like flashing money? Like you don't understand, man. The women that were doing their OnlyFans, showing nude pictures, they would also do nude videos, pornography. They would get their fans from Instagram to follow them on OnlyFans to see, exclusive videos and photos. And hey, I got nothing against it. Hey, get your bag. Like I said, I've got nothing against women trying to make their money or whatever. But at the same time, when you boasting about how much money you're making, and let's just say you're doing tutorial videos, what do you think you're doing? You're exposing yourself. Not just that, but you're exposing other women for stopping them from getting that bag. I told y'all this, that Uncle Sam was going to catch one of y'all doing something crazy on OnlyFans, and he was going to shut that shit down. See, he already did I'm sorry, not the W-2, but the 1099 form that a lot of you females have to fill out when making money off this website. Like the average female was making anywhere from $10,000 to $56,000 a month in membership fees that they were charging their clients that were going on their pages. So these women were making well over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? So that alone right there kind of makes you think, right? If you females is out here getting money on the low, and especially if you're doing it from websites, it's just a matter of time Uncle Sam is going to figure out what's going on here, and not just that, a lot of y'all were dry snitching on yourselves. Just think about it. Do you know the amount of women that were dry snitching on themselves, showing themselves Bugatti? Like, come on, bitch. Like, your ass haven't even worked at McDonald's. You haven't even worked your way up the minimum wage yet to get to the promised land of making 6 figures. She just skip all levels and go straight to the Bugatti at the age of 16, 17 years old. There was even young kids trying to get into the whole adult on the OnlyFans joint and making up fake accounts with fake ages and stuff like that. So this is the stuff that I'm hearing. So eventually, OnlyFans didn't really care too much about it. Whoever is the owner or the maker of OnlyFans, they didn't care too much about these women doing adult films and pornography without having a proper license to do so. They would just, but that is a form of prostitution in a way, because they were actually getting their fans. Some will get their fans. I'm saying all of them. Some will get their fans from Instagram or somebody who follows them, these Instagram models. And then what they would do is they would get the guy, record the guy having sex with her and making money off of it. But it was only exclusive fans could see her do certain things in the bedroom. And not just that, for private meetings. Now, these girls did private meetings on OnlyFans to meet these dudes. But then they say it's not prostitution. It's a form of greeting and making money because they paid for the membership. Really? So you mean to tell me you just randomly picking some dude, right? See, they didn't charge the guy for going to the woman's house. So they're not going to look at that as prostitution. What they're going to look at it is this, right? They're going to look at it like, hey, he's a fan off of Instagram and he's coming to my house and we smashing. Even though he's paying a membership, but he didn't directly pay me the money for the Poo-Tang pie. See, that's how they were getting away with shit. They were tricking the system. But even though they were giving off sex, they were paying for it anyways because they were paying a membership for this chick. They did an upgrade membership. They got those little membership things that you upgrade. If you want to meet me, it's $50. If you want to hang out, they say if you want to meet me and hang out with me, right? But really and truly, they're making a sex video. They know that dude is having the experience of his life, fucking an Instagram model, which he rightfully should. And then on top of it, she's getting more views, she's getting more attention, and she's getting paid regardless. Because just think about it. These chicks is making anywhere from $10,000 to $27,000 a month. There's one chick I saw that was making $28,000 a month. A month. And some of them don't even have to do pornography. Yeah, the more adult exclusive things you do, you're going to get paid more money. I'm sure the $26,000 was coming from her doing adult videos and shit. And there was some dudes that were paid for the video. They'll pay for the time of the session. If you ain't going to tell me that's not no form of prostitution, man, shut the hell up. Because that's the same shit. It's prostitution. This is why I say prostitution is the oldest job, the oldest profession in America. You might as well make prostitution legal. And the reason why I say that is because women are selling the coochie anyways. They can't go around and say, oh, these men are forcing me to do this. Oh my God, I feel so violated. They can't play that shit no more. Because women are getting that bag now. They're getting paid to do these things now. Because this is what they love to do. This is what they want to do. It got passed over in Nevada, the state of Nevada, right? It wasn't because men had those rules in place and they wanted prostitution to be legal. It was the women. The women found this as a quick way of making money and they can get out the game and do what they have to do and not depend on the man to be the provider. That's all it is. So women found cheat codes of life to become the providers for their own living. But with that money, guess what they do with it? They spend it. Women are the most biggest consumers of spending in this world. Why do you think men's clothes are so much money? If you go to like men's outlets or certain stores that sell clothes, men's clothes are a whole lot expensive. It's very expensive. But I'll tell you this, if you go to women's clothing department stores, the clothing stores are cheap. They're cheap as fuck. What's good, Drew? These women lost, bro. It's sad as fuck. Actually, you know what? We gonna get more into that too, with the OnlyFans censoring and shutting down adult independent filming. I guess that's the way of calling it, because a lot of these women were doing that on the side, making some real good money on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, I say Instagram, on OnlyFans, exclusive videos. Now, OnlyFans could be used for other things too, because I've seen other people use OnlyFans for other platforms. But we're just talking about the exclusive adult video recording and taping and explicit photos of a lot of these Instagram women that we see on Instagram that we follow. Now, these women ain't models; they're regular chicks. These are regular girls who work 9 to 5, who could be the girl that you went to school with. It could be your next door neighbor. Who knows, man? Could be just some college intern that's trying to make some extra money, to get by. It's always something, man. Or some woman is going through some shit with her baby daddy and she can't get the money, so she's out there ready to put herself out and say, hey, the highest bidder, let me know what's good. Come through to the house. We do a recording. but it's only for my fans to watch and see. That's why it made it a lot more secure for women to do so. And like I said, I got no problems with women doing what they do, but you got to understand there's consequences and repercussions to anything that you do. Just because they make this shit legal, that doesn't mean that, there won't be a price to pay. I mean, all this time, these females were making their money. You got some women who were blowing off $26,000 in 3 weeks, man. This is crazy, the amount of money. There's women who became millionaires overnight doing this OnlyFans. But this is where women fucked up. This is where women fucked up. They fucked up because they started to show everybody their business, what they do on OnlyFans. This is where they fucked up. They started to put their business out and show it on social media. Y'all seen that. Y'all fellas seen that shit. Y'all seen that shit. Females were bragging, showing racks, how much money they made. You got the females like this now. You know what I'm saying? Showing the racks, showing all that money, flashing the money and shit. Y'all seen it all on Instagram and Facebook. And we were like, damn, how'd y'all get that money? And they started revealing themselves little by little. Oh, well, yeah, I do these videos on online. See, women are so captivated with attention so much that they give themselves away. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. They do so much things for clout that they start giving themselves away. They're playing a dangerous game by bringing in random fans just to sell a video on OnlyFans. Exactly. Do these women even know like how detrimental it is to be doing things like this? What if you're trying to advance in life? What if you're trying to, but then again, I get it, because they're making enough money to where they don't have to have a job. They don't have to work for anybody. That's cool. But what they fail to realize is this, is that the money that you earn and you get is not going to last forever. You may feel that you're on top of the world. You could buy the latest Chanel bags, Birkin bags, nice pretty outfit, Gucci purse, Gucci wallet, panties, whatever, Victoria's Secret stuff. Y'all know the rest. Fashion Nova, all the stuff that women like to wear, to look like the next celebrity chick, or somebody who's absolutely famous on TV or social media, whatever. The problem is that women blow through money just like that. Why do you think they constantly are trying to find somebody who has more money now? Dating has become nothing more than a ritual of who has the longer bag, who could take care of me, who's got the most money. You look at it on Instagram, you kind of see how it is. So you really got to think to yourself, right? If this is the type of lifestyle they're trying to live, cool, fair enough. They're not looking for love. They're looking for a bag. That's all it is. It's all about dating up higher and living off somebody's expenses, because that's basically what it is. But females found a way to make their own money by doing it online. Online fans. Now, am I for it? Nah, I don't really care too much for it. I just be scratching my head sometimes at the dudes that would be buying porno. They're not even buying the membership. Some will just buy the actual video just to have of the Instagram fans. I get it. It's Instagram chicks that y'all see. But y'all can see the same type of chicks on Pornhub.com. But I know it's not that Pacific girl, but there's a lot that look like just like that girl, and it's free on Pornhub. So, the difference, the reason why it's free and it's open to the public like that is because they have a licensed domain. See, you as an independent contractor, it's not your place of business. You're just a contractor that's using the site as a domain. So as you are promoting yourself and marketing yourself, ladies, you have to also understand that by doing so requires a lot of research into what you're doing. And this is where a lot has fucked up. See, the whole thing is this. They had a 1099. And there's rumors have it that a lot of women weren't paying their taxes. They figured that, hey, the government doesn't know me. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm making a lot of money, but hey, I'm on a come up. Listen, you're making 26 grand a year. I mean, a month. $26,000 a month. The average blue collar working man or 9 to 5 guy doesn't make $26,000 a month. If you do the math, what is $26,000 a month? How much do you make that in a year? Let me check something out here. Let me look and see. Cause my math ain't the best. I'm not ashamed to admit that, but okay, so $26,000 a month is approximately $312,000 a year. Okay, so she's making $250,000, $250,000 a year. She's grossing $312,000 a year, $26,000 a month. And some of these chicks still feel they don't have enough money. And some of them are actually happy with what they got. They're good because, hey, they keep grossing this money all the time. Plus, they're getting more. People keep following them or finding who they are, and they're getting a lot of money, and that's cool. But here's the thing. What are you doing with that money that you're getting? See, they depended too much on this site for them to have that money as a generational resource. Since they've gotten all that money from Onlyfans now, here's the backlash of it. And a lot of these women have failed. Here's the backlash of it. Okay? Since a lot have not been reporting their earnings to the IRS, you showing off stuff on social media, how much money you have, is enough proof for the government, for the FBI to do their cracking investigation. Because you put it out there for the world to see. You women are bragging about how much money you have, how much burst purses you bought, how much money you making tutorial videos on YouTube, how much money you made on OnlyFans. Why would you do something like that if you know you make way over 8 figures? Probably 10, 12 figures, some figures that don't even exist. That's beyond 6 figures. Come on, man. It makes you think to yourself, you dry snitched on yourselves. So now, even if you try to deny it and say it wasn't you and da-da-da-da, it's already out there. It's already out there because you did the promotion on yourselves. This is how they get you. But these chicks are not planning on getting jobs, D. See, D, this is where you fail to realize. I get what you're saying, brother. It makes sense. But you got to also understand, I don't think these chicks are planning to get jobs. See, they don't want to work. That's the thing. These chicks don't like working. They just want to have money. Shit, I don't like working. I want to have money too, but realistically, I got to work. I got to put in the effort. These chicks have put in the effort in doing what they were doing for OnlyFans, of becoming content creators, because that's what they were. Well, they were adult creators. They were actually an adult actress, the adult porn producer, and goddamn the film person at the same time. So these women were creating their own porn industry. If you look at it, you don't think the porn industry ain't gonna really get upset with things like that, but not really, I guess. They kind of just left it to the side. Us average men get no chance. To be honest with you, I said this before on my last podcast. I would love to get with a girl who's an only fans chick. Some may say, oh, that's kind of simpish in a way. Nah, I would love to get with one because number one is she got money. She got enough money for you and her. I mean, if women could come out here and use men or just get with men for money, why can't we up the stakes and say, hey, we ain't gonna get with no chick unless she makes 6 figures. She got to have a Birkin bag. She got to be able to have all this type of stuff. Imagine we say that. Well, they go get it anyway. So let's just say she got to have her own car. She got to have a nice car. She got to have money. She got to be able to take her man out here and there on dinners and stuff like that. I know that won't ever happen. But let's just say if that were to happen, what would they do? If the roles were reversed and the women became the breadwinners, what would they do? Defund the simps. OnlyFans is a pandemic hustle. But listen, it was a pandemic hustle at the time, and women were making a lot of money, man. I know chicks who were making like I said, the same chick, $26,000 a month on memberships. But they forgot that Uncle Sam exists in this universe. See, women are not used to having that type of luxury lifestyle. They see it on TV. They seeing women getting that bag now. So a lot of them are feeling pressure to trying to get that bag. They don't realize that when you do receive funds through a company, even with me with Patreon, because it's no different from Patreon. You're on a website, you got a membership. But see, they fail to realize that there's a thing called 1099. See, I don't make that type of money. I don't. I'm not even close to that shit. I'm not even 3/4 close to making $26,000 a month. Good God. I don't even think I've reached that. No, yeah, I have. I make more than that in a year. But I'm just saying, like in a month, shit. $250,000 they make a year. $250,000. So just think about it, right? With all that money you've made and you paid no taxes whatsoever, you're not working anywhere else. How are you providing a place of stay for your own living? How are you driving this Bentley? How are you getting this big ass house? They know who you are. They're looking at you. They're like, wait a minute, you ain't no celebrity. Your parents don't make that much. So where are you getting this money from? So you don't think, for instance, that the FBI ain't gonna try to do some investigation on shit? It's too many of y'all. It's too many of y'all to, hey, there may be one or two they may crack down on, but they're not gonna be cracking down on all of y'all. There's too many of y'all making this type of money. They don't got time to do that. It's too much paperwork, too much time, whatever. They made it independently available for you to get money. You congratulations, women. You found the cheat code to be the provider without having to look for a man. So now that you have it, do you understand the responsibilities of it? No. A lot of y'all don't. Y'all making now 6 figures, 8 figures. Y'all making close to $1 million a year. Y'all know y'all had that 1099 form slip that was out there on Onlyfans, but a lot of y'all did not fill that slip out because y'all didn't care. Y'all were too focused on getting that bag. This is a business. This is your business. You are a contractor now. You have to pay your taxes. So there's a lot of women who didn't pay their taxes. Uncle Sam is knocking on their door. Now, here's the thing. Let me read these comments real quick. Oh, yeah, Uncle Sam is going to take most of the earnings. Yeah. See, what's going to happen is all this money these chicks have made throughout the years. Because during the pandemic, we got to be real, man. Like, OnlyFans was the jump off for a lot of women. And they were making a lot of money. Everybody knew that because they started broadcasting all their information on other social media websites. Dry snitching on themselves. Like, I don't understand. Like, there's dudes who dry snitch on themselves too. You think if I was making some money underground, and even if I was trying to do some sort of degrading stuff like that, like if I was a female, I don't think I would want the world to know what I do. I just say, hey, follow me on OnlyFans, da 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 da. If you want to see exclusive videos, boom. All right, cool. It is what it is. They made it exclusive. They made it locked. We get it. Only people that's close to them could see those videos or part of their fan base. I get it. Cool. But you're still taking a risk, though. But there are some simps out there that will record you while you out there or will try to dry snitch on you if they feel they can't get no services from you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what have you women did with all this money that y'all made? I don't get it. See, this is where a lot of women get stuck when it comes down to being a provider. See, knowing the roles of being knowing the roles of being a provider. It's not just making the money and keeping it and spending it. You got to also remember that you want to remain on top. You want to remain constantly making this money so you can provide a lifestyle for yourself. It's just like being a rapper. Being a rapper is a contractor. You go over to concerts overseas, whatever. Some rappers make $36,000 a show. Shoot, that's my eye. Some rappers make $36,000 a show, right? And then you got other rappers that go overseas and they make bigger bags. They make like anywhere from $100 to $150,000 a show, $200,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? So they making money, and plus the record sales too. When they sell their records or their records being played on the radio. But you also got to remember they got to pay a lot of that money too towards studio time, record executives, promotional club promoters, whatever. Listen, no, not the club promoters. They don't pay the club promoters. The club promoters pay them to draw in the crowd to get the money for the nightclubs and stuff like that. You know how I know? Because I've done a little bit of studying and club promoting because I was thinking about being a club promoter myself. Because you do make some good money by being a club promoter, but it is part of networking. There's a lot of things that you got to do. That's it's off the wall, man. But the good thing is, you got the power. You get in control of these celebrities, not control of these celebrities. You get in contact with these celebrities to perform around a certain show. You're under a lot of pressure though, because if you don't get a certain amount of money, certain amount of clients, you can easily be fired from the job because they're depending on you. These nightclubs are depending on you to get these superstars in. Some supers like Chris Brown, try to get Chris Brown into a nightclub, man. If you want, Chris Brown will come in to the nightclub and he will come in at the very last end of the shows. He won't come in at the beginning. At the end of these shows, Chris Brown will get into that. Trust me, I know how club promoting is. They'll come into the end of these shows, right? And they'll probably spend about like maybe 15 minutes tops inside the nightclub. So this dude is making, like, this is how much he wanted. He wanted $150,000, which is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Most celebrities, if they're going to go to a club and they perform like one or two songs, average pay is like maybe $45,000, right? Or so. Chris Brown wanted $100,000 because he's used to performing in places like LA and shit. But when you're talking about a small marketplace like Orlando, this is why a lot of celebrities don't come to Orlando, like a place like over here where I live, because it's not a big marketing city. Like they go to places like Miami, they go to places like they'll go to places like Miami, they'll go to Las Vegas, New York, Atlanta, Texas, probably, sort of like Texas a little bit because the money's there. But you ain't gonna see him in like Alabama and shit, or doing concerts in places like that. Like it's not a huge upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like a road tour. Maybe if they were like old and they weren't like really out there as much anymore, maybe you might see them in local venues or places like that. But listen, they're going for that bag. So those are the rules of being. Well, those are the insights of being a contractor. I'm a contractor myself, but I deal with transportation. You know what I'm saying? So if a person wants my services as a driver, see, I drive anything from anything that's, I believe, anywhere from 50,000 to maybe 120,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do for a living. I'm a driver. So I drive like motor coach buses and shit, right? I pick people up, drop them off and stuff like that. So they pay me as a contractor to go out there and drive people from the airport to different destinations. So I can name the price that I'm looking for. Okay, I want $22 an hour. I want $25 an hour for this job. You know what I'm saying? So I name my price for my services. This is exactly what these online fans women do. That's why I can relate to them in that sense when it comes down to being independent contractor. But as far as like dealing with a site, you got to also understand, like me, I got to pay taxes at the end of the year. I got a 1099 that I pay. You know what I'm saying? I don't like 1099. Some jobs that I do, companies, I should say, that I work for, may do W-2s. But 1099 is something that it's a pain in the ass because you got to make sure you save all your gas receipts. See, these females don't know nothing about that, man. They don't know nothing about it. See, all the stiletto heels that they buy, all the clothes they buy. I bet you not one of these chicks saved their receipts. See, if they would have saved their receipts now, they could slap Uncle Sam back on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's not gay because it's a woman slapping them on the ass. All right. So you trolls don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, man, basically, I was even teaching my girl this. Okay, because she does 1099. She works in the salon. She does people's hair. And I said, listen, save your receipts for your equipments, the stuff that you buy, because she work at home. She make a little hustle here too. Or she's out there on the streets, like doing the hair and shit. So I said, listen, you got to save your receipts no matter what you do. Like I save receipts for work. Like I buy work clothes. I save receipts. I save gas receipts. I save all of that, but I guarantee you a lot of these women don't know nothing about a 1099 because they were independent contractors on OnlyFans because they thought they were going to get this money forever. They thought they were going to stay with this bag. And look what happened. Now they shut down OnlyFans, adult content. Now that your bag has been cut off now, what are you planning on doing? This kind of reminds me of Backpage, independent contractors, 1099. Facts. That's what I am. This kind of reminds me of Backpage, man. Y'all even know, y'all ever seen Backpage? Y'all know Backpage? Some of y'all dudes, do y'all know Backpage? Remember back in the days? I know some of y'all know Backpage. Back in the days, you see chicks out there selling Poo-Tang pie. Sometimes you see people in high school. They'll be on Backpage and you be like, oh shit, times was hard for you too. You see the chicks that you go to school with, the chicks that you probably graduated with, they out there selling pussy. They doing it now. They just doing it undercover. But they found other ways of making that bag. See, they fucked up by putting videos on OnlyFans. See, they got too greedy with it. There was options for them to do photos, options for them to do little snick clips and do videos. But see, they wanted the major package. They were trying to get that $26,000 a month type deal. They wanted to live good. They wanted to be millionaires. And some of these girls, majority of these girls became millionaires. Right? So you see a lot of these girls in the club posting up. Dudes is not paying for their shit. For the most part, unless they take the route. See, there's so many ways for women to come up in this game, man. You could get they could get with the rich dude, who no matter what age he is, finesse his ass, try to get money out of him. Go for the celebrity dude. They got OnlyFans. They could try to get some money off of. They got Instagram too, where they could do memberships and make money off of. So there's so many ways for women to get rich now. It's an even playing field. And like I said, I'm all for prostitution. I'm all for it. I got no problems with legalizing prostitution. I think if prostitution was legal, just think about it. If prostitution was legal, number one is you could tell which ones are the hoes and which ones are not. Most good women who are not prostitutes, they're not prostitutes. That's cool. You know which ones you could get in a relationship with and which ones you could just have some fun with and play. Number two, it saves a lot of men a lot of headaches. You ain't got to wait you ain't got to play the game, I should say. You ain't got to play the phone game with these chicks to see if the phone game. You know how these girls be playing. Or the dating game. You ain't got to go out on dates and try to figure this girl out or whatever. If you just want to smash, they got them out there for you too. You could easily just pay a bad bitch and smash her out. And that's it. You go for the day. When you get your paycheck again, you just pay some other fine-looking girls you want to smash out for the weekend. Just imagine. Men could get Poo-Tang pie anytime they want. Well, some people say, oh, well, you should be ashamed for paying for it if you're a man. You got some people out there, Mr. BBC, want to shame men out there for traveling overseas if they do pay for pussy. But listen, at the end of the day, you still paying for it. Rather you go through OnlyFans or you take this bitch out. Sometimes you still paying for her time. Now these chicks don't want to go on dates with you because they figure like they're wasting their time if they do. God damn, Britney Spears. The hell happened to you? But just think about it, man. She don't like me either. That's all right. Oh man, they gonna get in their feelings, man. I know they gonna come over here and get in their feelings, but the truth is the truth, man. You can't get mad at me for speaking the truth. Women get pissed off all the time whenever you speak the truth. You notice that they get in their emotions. They start calling you all types of names. They try to figure out what's insecure about you and try to call you all types of derogatory, disrespectful words. But you just look at them like, okay, so I've been told that all my life. Yeah, I'm heavy. I gotta lose some weight. I got some fat ass cheeks. So what? Bitch. You know what's wrong with you, bitch? And I start talking like that. Them bitches start laughing their asses off. Cause it's like, oh my god, you're so funny. You're funny. I like you. Shut up, bitch. Suck my dick. But y'all remember Backpage? Backpage. You used to see all them hoes. All them hoes from high school was on Backpage. See, every chick, I seen at least a quarter's worth of high school chicks that I knew were on Backpage at the time. And I said, you know what? I started thinking to myself about life when I was in my younger 20s. I said, you know what? These women ain't shit, bro. I started to realize that, like, yo, it's like most of these females love to play a game. Like, I feel everything they do is nothing but a game. They don't take life seriously. They don't take anything seriously. They say that you men don't take nothing seriously, but that is a game that they play to manipulate you to make it seem like you're the ones that are bad. You're the ones that are doing bad. It's not. It's them. The thing is, they got too much freedom. And I don't want to sound like a chauvinist, but the truth is the truth. They got way too much leverage in this country. And this is why they get away with a lot. But hey, it is what it is. Get your bag. I got nothing wrong, like I said, with women doing OnlyFans. But here's the thing. Consequences and repercussions happens when you don't take things responsible into your own hands. This is your job. This is your profession. This is how you get money. They even told you from the beginning, you have to file taxes at the end of the year. This is a subcontracting site. Okay? They even gave them the 1099. They even offered them to go to what's that thing called? Damn, what's that tax? Turbo taxes. They even offered them turbo taxes, right? They even offered these girls turbo taxes to do their taxes on. You mean to tell me that y'all don't even have any little bit of money, any little bit of that money put away that y'all were making anywhere from $10,000 to $26,000 each month? Y'all don't got nothing put away to where you could pay your taxes. And they also, I heard, they had the option on paying their taxes every month towards whatever they were getting from OnlyFans. So they had choices. They just choose not to. But here's the thing. The bigger picture is this, right? OnlyFans is trying to become a public commercial name. OnlyFans is not a commercial name. They are a subcontractor. Okay? But they've been offered major deals within the commercial world. You don't see people really posting shit on commercials, TV commercials on OnlyFans. You don't get that. You don't. Facebook, they talk about it on TV. They talk about Instagram. They talk about TikTok. TikTok is a world brand. OnlyFans is just a subcontracting company. But now it's becoming very big as a I guess a marketing distributor. So now you got people that are controlling these networks that are trying to get their hands on OnlyFans and offer them a lot of money. So, but in order for them to do that, they have to be censored. So that means they have to pull out the adult content out of their websites and put an age restriction and put a restriction. If you upload any type of pornography, then it becomes a class world that your account will be suspended or some shit like that. They'll start doing something like that. So here's the thing. What are the women gonna do now? What are they gonna do? Because they depended on OnlyFans to make money. Because I know they're gonna lose half of those memberships. And I guarantee you most of it is a lot of thirsty niggas. They're gonna start deleting their accounts. They're gonna stop using the membership if they're not seeing you smashing or doing anything wild. What they gonna pay for you? Now you really gonna see who your real fans are. Let's see if your real fans go ride for you when you can't post up the same type of content that you've been posting up for the longest time. Let's see if they still ride for you if you decide to want to change. Well, you have no choice. You have to change. Let's see if they still ride for you. I used to clown dudes paying first. Sorry, but now I want to do it to avoid headaches. Hey, just think about it, right? If you're paying for it, I used to think bad of it too, so don't feel bad. I fell victim to it. I used to clown dudes too. But you know what? I realize now that it's a lot less headache to just pay for the poutine pie because you're getting what you want. It's a service. She's gonna be a hoe anyways. So she might her ways of thinking, all right, your ways of thinking too. She a hoe anyway, so she might as well just get paid for doing what she do. And you might as well get what you get because you're just paying for it. And guess what? You're paying for her to leave. You're not paying for her to stay. Because once she gives you what you want, it's over. You good. You ready to bust a nut, and you're done for the day. Right? It's kind of like getting your hit. You know, you want to roll up a joint and get some trees and shit. That's how I see it as. But just think of it, right? You pay for some poutine pie to smash. She's getting what she want out of ordeal. You getting what you want out of the ordeal, and y'all both go your own way. You ain't gotta worry about this bitch blowing up your phone. You ain't gotta worry about her bothering you, calling you all the time. Because guess what? That's all it was. But I understand it. Y'all feel that y'all shouldn't be paying for poutine pie. You should be getting it for free. Newsflash, man. You gonna pay for it regardless. Somehow you gonna end up paying for it, man. And that's just a dose of reality. I want to show you guys this video, man. Let me see if I can get this video up so that way I can show you because this kind of caught me by surprise. But before I do get into that, let me read the rest of this. All right. It says, according to Bloomberg report, Onlyfans named and Reputation as a website where celebrities were doing this shit now. See, celebrities started to get into the OnlyFans. I think that's when they had to change their content and things kind of got fucked up because now you got regular people and you got celebrities into the shit now. It could be cause for either lawsuits, big lawsuits, or it could be cause for, or in a way, that's why they have to censor this shit. I don't know. Or it could be a way of them moving into a big marketing brand because they are having celebrities. Because think about it. Celebrities are making money off of this shit now. Bloomberg reports OnlyFans name and reputation as a website where celebrities and adult movie stars charge fans access to videos and photos, but regular people were doing that too. Since they took away Backpage, they all started doing the OnlyFans joint. So it says OnlyFans is looking for investors to move away from adult content and movie to more mainstream media platforms in order to raise funds for new financing with a corporate value of over $1 billion. So they're looking about getting that bag. That's why they're trying to get rid of all the adult content. But what does that mean for the women that's trying to hustle out there when all they did was just show coochie and ass and all that to get some money? They can't do that no more. So what they got to do? They got to go back to the streets. That's what's going to happen with these hoes. OnlyFans now wants to be an online space where voracious celebrities, varieties or whatever, voracious, I think that's how, voracious celebrities can connect with their fans without the element of adult content. The company also wants to attract more prominent advertisers, admitting that in order to do this, the site pornographic ties need to be removed so as not limited its economic future. Oh, okay. Because I guess what it is, they're looking at the future economically, but you got to understand that pornography has been in the business for many, many years. They've grossed over $1 trillion, close to that. People still watch porn all the time. They've made so much money that even porn sites became free to watch, and they got certain memberships that you can apply that you could get to watch exclusive videos, which they still make their money off of. It says sales exceed $2 billion, which is more than 400 million in revenue after the company deducts a standard 20% commission. See, the company gets their 20% commission. So just think about it. Do you honestly think that OnlyFans care about you women doing pornography shit? No, they don't give a fuck. Why should they care? Why should they care? See, a chick like this will get mad at me for talking shit like this, right? She probably call me punto maricon. But no, but the truth of the matter is this, though, man. Women are not logical when it comes down to finances and things like this. They don't use their mind when it comes down to shit like this. Just think about it. The company is making a 20% profit off of what you make. Why would they care if you put that stuff out or not? Of course they don't, because you're making money for them. They love that shit. They love that shit. Hold on. So I'm thinking to myself, if I own OnlyFans and I'm charging these women 20% for promoting pornography, I wouldn't give a shit because I'm making, what is 26? Okay, let's see. They grossing $26,000, right? A year. I mean, a month. My bad. I'm trying to do some math now. This is crazy because I'm really into finance. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with the stock market and shit. Okay, let's say $26,000, right? And then you take, what was it? 20% from that. Okay, you say $26,000. Subtract that by 20%. Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. Hold on. 0.20%. That can't be right. It can't be nah. It's gotta be less than that. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, so all right, I'm trying to figure this out. I did this math wrong. Okay. So that's 20%. 20%. Okay, so you subtract that by 20%. Wow. So that is okay. Okay. 20,000 eight. Okay. Hold on. This is how much they getting back. Okay. So this is how much they're getting back, right? They're getting back $5,200 from the $26,000 you made off of that monthly service. So she made, okay, let's just say the top amount of money she made was $26,000 for a month. She'll actually be taking home $20,000, $20,000, $20,000 and $20,800. Yeah, I'm sorry, $20,800. That's how much she'll be taking home for herself. She still made a big profit. The company's getting $5,200, so they get a percentage off of what you make. So we say that times, so that's 5,200. You say times that by 12, so that's $62,400 for each chick that they're getting off of. So just imagine how many chicks, man, they got doing this shit. They're making money. They're making money too. The chicks are making money too. But at the end of the day, online fans, they paying their taxes though. These women ain't doing that. And that's where Uncle Sam get in their asses at the end of the year. And all that money they made, shit, that's all going to the IRS. What's gonna happen when they broke? What's gonna happen? I hope that these bitches were smart enough to like open up an overseas bank and put whatever millions of dollars they made throughout the years and put it into a foreign exchange account. So that way Uncle Sam won't tax you for the dollar. See, I know a lot about this shit, but I know they don't. They gonna take that shit out of the bank and start flexing on the gram, going on expensive trips and yachts and shit. You see all these girls eating shrimp and they're going out expensive places and shit. Oh man, and they say, I'm an independent woman. Yes, you are. You're very independent. But see, they independent by selling themselves. They're independent by selling themselves. But guess what? Women are, that's why I said women are the biggest marketers, man. They're the biggest consumers when it comes down to spending and also getting money. So I'm not mad at them. They found a way to get money, be successful. But here's the thing, keeping that success, that's a major indication there. Because if they were able to keep their success, they would be more responsible in paying their taxes. But we got celebrities out here that don't pay their taxes either, so you know. It is what it is what it is. But all right, so anyways, they get a 20% commission. Despite the company's desire to retain adult content, it is still growing at over 100% according to eternal sources. Wow. Onlyfans said that it's so far more than $3 billion has been paid to an estimated 1.3 million creators on platform. 1.3 million creators. With more than 130 million users. So the top performers are usually getting about $26,000 a month. You know, but if you're a celebrity, you obviously you got to outperform a lot of these basic bitches. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You basic. I'm sorry. Yeah. Compared to the celebrities you are. They don't like that shit. And they look at you all types of craziness like, what's wrong with you? I'm a bad bitch. I would say you ain't, but you ain't Rihanna. See, you Rihanna status. You ain't Rihanna. A lot of these chicks trying to get there. They try to that. They want to be that. That's what they look at. They look at those women as go-getters, as hustlers. They get in that bag. But then you got some of these clout chasing celebrities start like their fans and want to get on OnlyFans and do their own thing. Like, oh, they see what other girls are doing to make money. So now you see these old celebrities starting to do that now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Now you got some celebrities that were on there before, so hey, like I said, I ain't got no problems with any of that shit. I just look at the shit for what it is, and I just say, wow, shit's crazy, my dude. What up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Those of y'all who are new, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. You know the rest, y'all. No, don't follow me on Twitter. Fuck all that shit. Follow me on Instagram. Hold on. Oh, shit, I got the wrong one up. Hold up. I got the wrong joint up. Let's play this joint real quick, man. And then we could probably open up the chat. See if anybody wants to get on here. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Get back to your regularly scheduled programming, motherfucker. All right, let me. I don't know why. This shit is mad retarded. Hold on. Let's try this again. I don't know why my hat is disappearing in the background like this damn green screen and shit. Hold on. This is not how I wanted it. Okay, here we go. Now we good. Why can I not make this shit disappear? Man, this shit is mad. Why they got this shit over here like that for? All right, never mind. Now they know this type of shit is not OnlyFans. This is not the type of raw, unedited footage, but I understand it. They're just trying to put this together. I get it. While OnlyFans is extremely profitable, taking 20% fee of the over $2 billion its users sold just last year. See, they're taxing the fans and they also tax the contenters. So this is crazy. OnlyFans is making that bag, especially when these women put out these crazy sexual videos. They love that shit, but they're looking at it from a commercial standpoint that they can get themselves even more money. But I think they're going to start losing their, because I guess they don't want OnlyFans to be more, they don't want it to be raw in essence for the people. They want it to be more celebrity like, so they're trying to separate that porn shit and leave it for like Pornhub. Like, hey, y'all got Pornhub, y'all could go ahead and put your fans over there on Pornhub, which they can, they can get memberships and stuff like that. I don't know why they don't just go to Pornhub and do that shit. That shit's perfectly legal. It's nothing but porn shit that's on there, but I get it. Maybe some just don't want them to know that they do that, but we all know they do that. But I don't know. It's just weird, man. It kind of reminds me of the time where it's like when marijuana was illegal. It's like, hey, do you smoke pot? Yeah, I do, but don't tell nobody, all right, man? Okay, dude, hey, I smoke it too. People used to be so secret about the shit. Now everybody smokes weed. See, as soon as you start getting investors, man, involved in this OnlyFans shit, that's when you know you got problems. See, not even these women could come up with as much money as they can to stop a company from going commercial. Once they go commercial, that's it for you bitches. You bitches are done. I gotta have to go back into the old profession and start fucking your niggas in the neighborhood. The dope boys. That's what's gonna go back to. I hope y'all save y'all money, women. I hope y'all invest. Cause just like rappers, man, they smart now. Back then they weren't too smart. They know they can't be rapping forever. Not everybody's gonna want to listen to their music forever. They may get royalties off of radio stations, but hey, at the end of the day, you got to use that money and invest it into companies. So I say shout out to Rick Ross and shout out to 50 Cent. What did 50 Cent do? He knew rap was gonna go down. He knew his kid's career was gonna be over soon, man. But there's a younger generation with younger kids. They ain't gonna want to listen to no 50-year-old 50 Cent rapping, man. Come on. Man went into making movies, investing into shows like Power. You got Vitamin Water. Dr. Dre did the same thing. A lot of these rappers done it. I hope that the younger generation understands that you're not going to be a dope boy or trap artist forever, because there's either, three ways that can really happen, or one of them is most likely to happen: death in jail because of the content you're putting out. It's not about just shooting up and being violent and gangster. It's about you representing a territorial hood, a different lifestyle that a lot of us, well, some of us may not even know about. But once you get into this game called commercial land, you got to change up. You got to change the way you live, the way you eat, the way you hang out with, who you associate with. Once you in that type of tax bracket and you making that money, you got to move different. You ain't poor no more. I understand the whole mindset of some black men too, man. It's like they get money and the first thing they want to do is I'm a rep my hood, cuz I'ma still stand up for my hood. Like, nigga, you rich. What the fuck you talking about representing your hood for? Like, what the hell? Why we have this mentality as people, man? It's the same thing with OnlyFans chick. I wanna know what these chicks gonna do, man. What are these females gonna do now that they've completely shut down doing adult shit on their websites? Oh, I get it now. It makes sense why OnlyFans is going to commercial because they're getting a revenue of 80%. See, they're getting 20% of what the women are doing to sell some ass and coochie. See, they getting 20% of the profit, but if they go to commercial land and deal with more celebrity content, they're looking at an investment of 80%. This makes perfect sense. So instead of them getting like multi-millions and millions of dollars, they could get billions of dollars. Or probably in the trillions to get to the billions. It makes sense why they do what they're doing now. So you women out there, make sure that y'all get as much money as you can right now. But now it's a lot harder because now you got the celebrities who already. When did OnlyFans came out? Like back in what, 2019 or something like that? It's fairly new, but then the whole world knew about OnlyFans. It used to just be like a little underground thing. And then women found a way of making money and bringing their fans from Instagram over to their private sessions and watching their videos. And they were making a killing. Making a killing. But what happened? You got these chicks out here showing off how much money they make, doing tutorial videos on YouTube. Like y'all dry snitched on yourselves. Now the feds come to crack that shit down just like they did Backpage. When you bitches was selling poo-tang pie on Backpage, I know some of y'all I went to high school with. You trifling heifers. I know some of y'all went to high school with. That's okay. But why you gonna ruin it for the other bitches though? You know, I was sad when they took down Backpage. I was like, man, oh man, 1,000 roses. Remember that? They'll say 50 roses, 30 roses. But I was always scared of that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was scared of the fact that there'll be some undercover Dateline motherfucking shit. Some crazy shit might happen. You know, they might try to sabotage me or maybe some cop at the end of the day. Hey, because that shit is illegal over here. Now, if you like in the state of Nevada in America, then you okay. You ain't gotta worry about that shit. But this makes you think to yourself, man. 80% of a profit that's being gained from them going commercial. It doesn't sound like OnlyFans is like gonna take a hit from this one because they're actually gaining profits by moving over to a brand, a marketing brand, where they don't have to worry about getting 20% off of some regular basic ass hoes. They could actually get 80% revenue off of advertisements that'll be played. They get commission off of advertisement, commission off of celebrities doing podcast shows or whatever they're doing out there. So OnlyFans is going to turn more into like your modern day upgraded version of Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody does Patreon really that much anymore. It used to be a Patreon thing, but people are doing OnlyFans. See, you see this right now? They're gentrifying this website. Now it's gonna be hard for y'all women to make money. See, now they said this OnlyFans, this could be a new era for OnlyFans and celebrity news in general. See, they doing celebrity news. They're looking about doing other things. This is gonna be like your modern day up version of YouTube and shit. A different kind of exciting that OnlyFans users are used to. If it does pan out, they're saying. But I tell you this though, you gonna have a lot of angry women, because these women out here that are even posting, they may not even doing porn, but they might just be doing regular videos and stuff. Anything that's a little bit more adultery, like twerking and shit, they're gonna start censoring that, and they're gonna start possibly taking those videos down. So what's gonna happen is your monetization of those videos are gonna be taken off, and that's when your bag's gonna stop to hit. See, they still control your money. Now they still control how you make money. They still control how you make money. The question is, what are y'all gonna do about it? What are y'all gonna do about it? Oh yeah, just give me the middle finger. That's cool. You can middle finger me, bitch. But guess what? Uncle Sam still own that ass. What are y'all gonna do, man? What are y'all gonna do? I want to know what these females gonna do, man. I'm really curious to know what is in store. What are they plan on doing? Because once they stop with the OnlyFans adult content, y'all females are done. It's going back to working at Burger King and McDonald's for you hoes. More commercialized. Contemporary sites, censorship will take over. Yeah. The only thing that we have as something that's not censored is YouTube. See, we as contenters, YouTube creators, we got the freedom to say what we want and do what we want to a certain degree. We just can't be flagshipping other people's shows. Like, we'll take a piece of a show that's not under that's not a public domain. You can't do TV shows, because that's how I got a strike before, because I did the AEW or WE or whatever. See, I'm learning this shit as a YouTube creator. I'm learning more on how the system is run. See, for instance, I got to look at people's public domain to see if it's a public domain, I should say. If the videos are a public domain, I can make commentary on. Like, this is a public domain. If it's something that's under a fair use of a user who has rights to that video and it's theirs, then they could easily put me on a copyright, just like I'm doing right now. If somebody takes my video and put it onto theirs, and they know it's mine, even though this is a public domain, they have to get it from the actual public domain. This is just mine. Unless they're doing a reaction and they put down the person's name, that's what I do. I put down the person's name and I label reaction video, then you're okay. You got to know how to CYA. So I learned a lot about this, man, but it makes you kind of think, though, just a little bit. Like, just how content creators, creation, how things are worked in this world. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful. What the hell is all this? Hold on. My bad. What the hell is all this shit? Oh, all right, hold on. My bad. I forgot to stop this video. So they're getting an extreme profit, which is 20%. I'm sorry, 20%. Why do you think a lot of celebrities have loved OnlyFans? Because 20% is nothing to them. They'll easily pay the 20%. But they see a lot of celebrities jumping onto it, jumping onto the program. So they're looking at a profit, man. They're looking at a profit. Let me read these comments here. Censorship taking over. I remember you did the WWE videos back then. Classic. It's a shame that YouTube took it down. Well, it's not that the WWE videos were taken down. Oh, I was talking about why is WWE racist. That was just my general observation. I was just pretty much going by what I see and just my opinions. And I do the same thing too. I still do that on my videos. that wasn't a reason why my YouTube got taken down. But with that video, I was just talking about just how they treat black wrestlers in the past. Now things have changed, but I mean, back then they treated wrestlers in the past. There was black wrestlers who came out who said that Shawn Michaels was racist as hell, and they would do all types of pranks to the black wrestlers. You know, they would do some crazy shit in the 90s. So, hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's the truth. Black wrestlers were taken as a joke, especially in the indies. But that's neither here or there. I'm just glad that YouTube gives me a platform to kind of have a way of speaking, man. I can kind of just speak what's on my mind. I don't have to worry about people trying to censor me. They still try to censor you as a YouTuber. You know, they don't care. I didn't make a lot of money. I've never made a person ask me, did I make you made some good money off of YouTube? No, I didn't. I didn't make good money off of YouTube. Let's being real with you. I didn't. I don't make a lot of money off of YouTube. I'll be real with you. My money doesn't come from YouTube. My money I make comes from off of YouTube. I focus on trying to build my brand on YouTube, but at the same time, I got bills and I got other things to worry about too. So I got to work into the real world. Would I love to have 200,000 people following me? That way I could do this full time? Hell yeah, of course. I would love to. I would love to, but hey, I need a lot of people. I need a lot of people following me. I need people hitting that subscribe button. That's why I ask people, hey, pass my videos around, hit that subscribe button. I also got to put money into my project and promote it because this is a business. This is a 1099 too. I still got to claim my too when I do get donation or I get paid from YouTube. That's all part of it. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, I guess, my Onlyfans, you know? Because I got to pay taxes too. I got a 1099, you know. But oh man, it's crazy, man. It makes you think to yourself, man. My only thing is this, man. That's why I say, like, when I see females, women that are making money, I'm actually happy that they're making money. And they're doing what they have to do to make money. And I have nothing wrong. I'm not nothing wrong. I got no problems with women making their bag no matter what it is they do. Okay. Because I go by the whole philosophy too. I say, hey, if you're going to do it, you might as well get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. But you got to understand. Like, this comes with the territory. You know, you got to get people who's going to hate on you. And they're not going to perceive you as being wife material, which, you know, you should know that's going to happen with what you decide to, the road you decide to go down. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I just think they should legalize it. I think cops are wasting our tax money busting people that's paying for Poo-Tang Pie. I just don't understand why we waste our tax money busting people for marijuana, for a plant that's from the earth that God gave to us. Like, just think about that, man. Does that even sound right? Arresting somebody for smoking a plant? Like, that sounds so stupid. Now they legalizing marijuana to where it's pretty much going to be legal everywhere. They just haven't found ways in certain states to pass out legislative laws to now they're having the people vote in now for it. They're trying to pass these laws so that way people can be able to have it on what's the word? Recreational and medicinal purposes. In the state of Florida where I live, it's practically almost recreational if you look at it, because they have CBD smoke shops that sell the shit now, and then you got places Los Angeles and LA to have it recreational and medicinal. So it's like, it makes you think like, okay, this is America. This is not the divided states of America. It's the United States of America. So why don't we just have it all legalized everywhere? You got certain states that have Second Amendment rights, and and they have the right to bear arms and the amendment rights, and you got some of them that have guns that are legally you're able to bear arm, which I think that should be legal too. You should have the right to have a carry arm with you, but I just think that people just need to be responsible with it. I'm responsible. Everybody need to be responsible with it, man. Don't have it around where your kids are. Leave it in higher reach places. You just got to be smart. You're not gonna have your gun leaving all. You're not gonna have your gun just laying anywhere like that. You're gonna at least put your gun in a higher reaching place if you have children, so that way they won't be able to get a hold of it. That, believe it or not, you got idiots out there that they do leave their gun around. Sometimes they forget to put it off safety, and their kids be around. Come on, man. Those are the ones that ain't properly educated, man. We got to do something, folks, man. My question, though, ladies, man, what are y'all going to do with the OnlyFans, man? Because the OnlyFans is your ticket, well, one of your tickets to making money. But that just shows you right there that all it takes is just for them to make one single deal and it's lights out. But you got some women that are trying to, get into the whole uh Bitcoin thing, and cryptocurrency, which is okay, but most of us men, us nerds, as you would call us, we were all into that from the longest time. Us nerds into investing, into putting money into the stock market. But now, this pandemic has really changed a lot of people's lives. It changed a lot of men's too. It changed a lot of people's life. I've seen it. I've seen people people who are still asleep. They're still not woken yet. And then you got some people who are actually taking advantage and trying to do the best for themselves. Because we're only limited to a certain amount of time on this universe. So we got to make the best of it and try to become the better version of ourselves, man. Because you don't want to live this life and in the next minute, it's like, damn, I wasted all those years for nothing, and I could have done something and made a better person out of myself. I feel that way sometimes. I'm sure y'all feel that way too. So I think that a lot of us as men, including myself, that we shouldn't worry about what women do and start focusing on us. I just point out this funny shit that they do. I don't take what they say seriously. I don't take what they say into heart, because at the end of the day, I'm a man on my mission. And that's what you men need to be on, a man on your mission. Stop worrying about these women. Stop worrying about what they doing and shit that they doing. Just focus on yourselves, man. Women, y'all got to focus on yourselves too. Y'all got to get yourselves together. Because if you're just depending on your sexuality just to get money, just for people to throw money at you, just for people to buy you clothes, buy you expensive things, what happens if that's cut off? What are you going to do for survival for yourselves? That's the question. What are you going to do for yourselves? Now that the money's not coming in, regardless of not what women say, they still need men as a resource. Because if it wasn't for men being thirsty, wouldn't be making a lot of money. So They got the thirsty men for a reason, because the thirsty men are the ones who are going to invest into women, and those women are going to use the money that they get from those thirsty men, and they're going to start spending their money off on things that they like, material possessions. See, men, when we get money, we want to buy nice things for women. We buy nice clothes. We'll buy nice cars for women. Nice clothes, nice cars for women. Just to look good, just to upper our. But here's the thing. We just doing what they're doing for themselves. Material things. Buying material possessions, buying material things. But now and now, more and more, every day you start to see men start to get smart. And men say, you know what? I don't need those pair of Jordans, man. I mean, I don't even really need designer clothes like that. I could just buy something cheap and I'm good. And a lot of men is like, you know what? I'm tired of working a 9 to 5. I'm tired of having to go to work and listen to somebody all the time. Tell me when I gotta go to work and what time I need to be there, when I can go on vacation and when I could take time off. Like, man, you start to really think as a man, like that's not your conquest in life. You want to own something. You want to build something. That's what most of us men are built for, to build something. We want to own something. We want to be able to create a legacy. So that way, when we create that legacy, we can leave it behind. But we just need those resources to do so. Now, men have found resources and they're taking advantage of it. Women, you have a resource. You've taken advantage of it. But with that resource, it's not an investment. That's just a temporary fix. You get your money, but you got to invest your money somehow, ladies. You got to put into something else. Y'all got to put your money into something else. Man, oh man. Just think about all the money that women have made off of OnlyFans. All the money that they have made on what they could have done with money that they have made. What type of investments that they could have made with that money. What type of investments they could have made with Backpage. Some say they were paying their student tuition fees, which could be true. By doing Backpage, the money was helping them out with bills. The money was helping them out with spending habits. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I know everything about bills. I know everything about bills. But once you work just to pay your bills, then what do you have left for yourselves? I mean, just think about it. After you done got the money for hoeing, tricking, sleeping, whatever you do, stripping or whatever, you did dirty deeds, but hey, at the end of the day, hey, you gotta pay your bills. Your bills gotta get paid. Okay, you degraded. You did what you had to do. You got your bills paid. What else do you got left for yourself after you don't pay them bills? Okay, you go do some more hoeing just to get some money. Okay, you got some money now, but you want to buy clothes. You want to buy different things. Okay, you spend your money off buying clothes, but you ain't got no bills. But once they shut whatever shit you got going down, and this is what happened to a lot of these females on Backpage. I'm telling the story. Once that Backpage shut down for this female, she was lost. That year when they shut down Backpage for females, they were lost. I haven't seen women so desperate in my life when Backpage got shut down. That's when they became sugar babies. Because Backpage ain't nothing more than the leftover aftermath of sugar babies. They became sugar babies now, started going after men, older pockets, and all that because they were desperate for some type of money. Because that's all it was. And that's when you had like more social media websites pumping in things for women. And then they started doing the dating sites. Some of these women go on the dating sites and they start scamming. They started doing the scamming work. You know, oh, send me cash at me this type of money. My sister is in need of help. Can you send me $45? Oh, I need to get my bills paid. I got to get my rent paid. I got to do this. I got to do that. See, they're so used to getting money from their daddy. They so used to getting money from their daddy that these sugar babies are nothing more than the leftover Backpage hoes. So they started doing the sugar daddy. Started going for older men. You should see these testimonials, man. Woman be 22 years old. I'm looking for an older man, somewhere between the age of 45 and 56. Or maybe I might go to 62. You'd be like, really? You 26 years old. What can you possibly have in common with a man that's like 40 years older than you, 40 to 50 years older than you? And now listen, I could see the older man wanting to go for the younger chick to bang her out. And I could see her going to the older man to bang him out for the money. But what in the hell would y'all have in common with each other? Just think about it. It's just like me. I'm older. If I go for a chick that's like 18 years old, even though she's legal, 18 or 19 years old, why in the hell would I want to have a relationship with her? I don't got nothing in common with her. She's from a different generation. The only thing I see is that she's sexy and I want to smash. And she want to smash me too, because maybe she want two things. Number one, the experience of being with an older man, and she probably thinks the sex is incredible, so she want to fuck an older guy she never have. Or number two, she trying to get the money. So it's either one of those two. And most men like me in my age group, they're looking for the woman that want the experience. They don't want a woman that just try to get us for the bag. I think that goes for any type of man. I mean, just think about it, man. I see chicks like this all the time, man. Now, y'all say to yourselves, man, oh, this old man over here spending so much money on this chick. Oh, he's a simp. Oh, he's lame for paying all this type of money. I know y'all would say that. I would say that too. But you really got to think of it, though. Which one of these women really going to want to sleep with a 60, 70-year-old man that got no money? That's like almost their grandfather's age, man. Come on, that's not going to happen, man. Unless they got money. And they got to get that Viagra up there. It's the truth. So, I'm not mad at prostitution. I'm not mad at the women that go on Onlyfans and get money for having sex with random dudes off of Instagram and shit. I don't get mad at that. I'm actually happy for them. The reason why I say that is because it's the oldest profession in the game. Overseas, they got it over there. It's all part of traditional values. You know which ones were the sluts and you know which ones were the good women. It made it so easy for men to make their choices. We might be going back to that genocidal period. We might be going backwards. This might be an evolution to going back to traditional values. You know how they always say you have to get through the ugly storm in order for the clouds to appear and the sun to rise? We could be living in one of those transitional moments that We have to experience this first. We could be going to a transitional period where prostitution will be legalized. I guarantee you, it's going to be legalized in 10 years. And what's going to happen is you're going to see more women coming out doing what they love to do to get money. But there's going to be so many other options for women to do besides being a whore for money. There's other options that's coming out where women are going to make maybe just about the same amount of money. And they don't have to do this. So I'm glad they're putting this out because now you got a good way of understanding. It's going to help you guys out. I'm telling you. If they legalize it, it's going to help you guys out. And I'm not talking about helping you out like, oh, yeah, I could legally pay for some Poo-Tang pie and not have to worry about getting caught or get arrested anymore. Yeah. I'm talking about it's going to help you out relationship-wise because it's going to let you open your eyes to a lot of the bullshit on what women have been hiding on who they are. They don't have to hide who they are anymore. Just think about it. It's going to be legal so you know who you're dealing with. That's why I'm saying I'm all for it. And you know what? I hope they don't go to commercial land. Well, maybe they will. Because they're looking at that bag, that 80% versus 20%. But here's the thing. Here's a backfire. Before I go ahead and sign off, man. Here's a backfire on if OnlyFans decides to pull and cancel culture for women who are making money on there. Here's a backlash to it. The backlash is this. You may go ahead and get advertisement deals, CBS, whatever, and all these other corporate companies and are doing advertisements and stuff like that, and helping you market your brand on a commercial playing field. You got to understand that not every successful business that's in corporate world will have a long-lasting run. It's like anything in life. If people are not generating or putting money into it, then it becomes worthless. And I'm going to tell you this right now that online fans should just keep what they're doing and don't change it. You know, the whole expression goes, if you don't needs fixing, if it's not, oh, I should say, I'm sorry, I don't fuck that. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Then why are we fixing something that's not broken? OnlyFans, I believe, is going to screw themselves. Even though they're getting big promotional deals and advertisements and stuff, that's cool. They're looking at it from a marketing perspective of building their brand to go up and high and make that money. I understand that, but there's a lot more responsibility and a lot more pressure with OnlyFans. If OnlyFans is a long-lasting platform, like your Facebooks and like Instagram so far, it could have quite a few of a long run. So maybe this might be a good idea on a business perspective, but you got to also remember the essence of your fan base will be reduced. You'll have a lot more celebrities on there. And you probably, hey, making it kid friendly, you might make a whole lot more money. Who knows? But longevity is something that you got to think about. They're thinking about it from the rich. The rich don't make OnlyFans money because rich people don't like spending money. It's people like me and you, the consumers. We're the ones that make these people rich. Just think about it. So it's really on OnlyFans now, but they're making these women cry, man. These women are disappointed, they're sad, they're upset. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. But anyways, guys, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. I think I said a handful. I want to know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, write your comments down. Let me know what you guys think about today's show. Question of the day is, what would you do? Ladies, what do you do if your money and your expenses is cut off from underneath you? It's like you're getting laid off. What are you going to do? Are you going to blow and spend it off and still worry about buying Gucci and Prada and Fendi and Christian Dior or Mercedes or BMWs, materialistic things, Chanel bags? Or y'all just going to try to go for the highest bidder, whoever got that money, to keep spending on it? Like I said, women are the biggest marketed consumers, and they are the biggest spenders. So women, my question is, are you willing to change? Anyways, guys, I'm your host, Andrew26101 Show, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Get those thumbs up. I'm out.